Hello. My name is Liz Ashley and welcome to my channel. Gonna watch Zohran's new video about Cuomo, which is really good.
Cuomo resigned in disgrace, and you probably know why.
The governor's office kept the nursing home death data secret.
Cuomo aggressively groped an aide.
Inappropriately touched a female state trooper.
Use of state resources for a COVID-19 memoir.
Less well known is what he spent the last 4 years doing, besides getting trounced in the Democratic primary. In 2022, Cuomo started Innovation Strategies LLC to represent individuals and corporations in a variety of matters. Definitely not vague. Last year, it raked in more than $500,000. Who paid for Cuomo's services? He refuses to say. But what journalists have been able to piece together is troubling. In April, Bloomberg revealed that Cuomo advised a cryptocurrency exchange based in the Seychelles as it faced federal investigations. Then in May, Politico reported that Cuomo failed to disclose $2.6 million in stock options to the New York City Conflicts of Interest Board. His excuse? The stocks were technically owned by Innovation Strategies LLC, of which he's the sole proprietor. Finally, in June, the New York Times uncovered that Cuomo had worked with his longtime friend Andrew Farkas on a luxury marina project in Puerto Rico. Farkas' previous partner on luxury marinas in the Caribbean? Jeffrey Epstein.
We had a finance chair like none other, Andrew Farkas.
That's the thing about Andrew Cuomo. Once you think you found out about all of his scandals, you find out about another, and then another, and then probably another. But if my friend, the disgraced former governor of the state of New York, feels that's unfair, Habibi, release your client list.
Oh my God. I love this so much. It's amazing. And I feel like this is perfect. Yes, because, okay, so I hate both of the Cuomo brothers. Yes, me too. Entitled jackass. Yes, exactly. He is. Attacking him on his finance department was a huge mistake. Back, love this ad. Yes, me too. Hello, welcome back. And then, yes, attacking him on his finance department was a huge mistake. Literally, that's what he's been doing. He's been saying the weirdest shit. Like, apparently, I guess, I don't know if this is just like a rumor or if this is true, but like someone on his social media team is like actually like trying to do like the Trump strategy, or is from Trump's regime, or I don't know, whatever, Trump's circle or whatever. And so it's helping him with his social media strategy. And I think that's really funny because he came out and he's like, I forgot what his parents' names were, but I am whoever Cuomo and I am this person. And, you know, this is who I am. And Zohran. And Zohran is like wealthy and is living in like a rent stabilized apartment and all this crap. And now like that's their new move. Their new move is to go after him because he lives in a rent stabilized apartment. They even say it in the Fox News thing we're about to watch. And like literally, it's just so funny to me because I don't understand. I don't understand why they think this is like why they think this is a good thing, because he has much less like money or assets or whatever than Cuomo. He lives a way like simpler lifestyle than Cuomo. Cuomo is literally just like one of the most corrupt people, just like ever. And most people who want rent stabilized apartments don't want people to means test. And so it's like most people who want rent stabilized apartments don't think means testing is the way to like handle it. And so because means testing really does it's a hurdle, and it means like the majority of people who need it can't get it, or it just like it makes it harder to get, essentially. And so now Cuomo is like, well, I'm gonna do Zohran's law, and like we're gonna make sure that we like means test it. And people are like, no, that's literally not what we want at all. And so it's kind of hilarious that everything that Cuomo's doing is backfiring against him, because he is just so out of touch, and I don't think he understands at all what this moment is. Like, I think, wasn't it like 20% of conservatives want to vote for Zohran or something in New York? I'm like, I'm sorry, like this is what it is. Like, it's so crazy to me. Like, Cuomo was just so like, he's so entitled, and he just can't believe that he lost. He is so good. Mario, what the fuck? Second gen Nepo baby. Yes, exactly. Mario would have been ashamed of his two sons. Oh my god. Replace all these dinosaurs with young progressive bloods. No, exactly. And he is a second generation Nepo baby, and so he like feels so entitled to this, and I don't even think he wants this. He just wants the power back. And honestly, shame on all the Democrats that are because there are some Democrats that are still like want Cuomo, or there are some Democrats who just don't want to weigh in or whatever. Shame on all of them, because Cuomo, he has so many allegations against him. I don't know if I should say allegedly. I mean, it's not really, I don't think it's really alleged, because they're taking him to court and everything. But anyway, he has been harassing them this whole entire time. He is a horrible person. So any Democrat that wants to sit here and be wishy-washy on whether they want Zohran or not, and want to be like wishy-washy against Cuomo, they're the problem. They're the problem, because he is horrible, and if he gets into another position of power, they're just going to be putting more people in danger because of him, and because of his assault. All right, so now we're gonna watch Charlie Kirk on freaking Fox News. Apparently he's been going on there like all weekend. I didn't know that. I hate Charlie Kirk. I just hate him so much. He is the worst. The accusations are not alleged. He's an alleged criminal. Okay, thank you. Because I don't like, he literally, like, I remember I was watching the woman who went on to Majority Reports. He literally has been harassing these women who are taking him to court, and it's really disgusting. And he is a disgusting human being, and he should not hold any type of power at all whatsoever. And anyone who doesn't want to say that is also is excusing a sex predator.
New York City socialist Zohran Mamdani resumes his anti-Trump tour today. The New York Times says his plans for free buses. And
so Charlie Kirk has been going on Fox News. Apparently he was like on over the weekend, which is really weird. I don't like this. I don't like Charlie Kirk. I hate Charlie Kirk. He's the worst person. My mom really likes him, and that bothers me to no end. My algorithm is so messed up. I'm not even gonna lie. My algorithm is so messed up. Because now it's like showing me Fox News and stuff, because I've been looking.
In the Democratic Socialists of America. And until recently.
Oh, they're mad because, okay, so this is what they're doing. They're doing a whole segment on Zohran's inner circle. Which is really funny. And they're like, oh my God, they're all socialists. They're all from DSA. And it's like, yes, DSA is a very prevalent group. Like I know this is not the first time you've heard of DSA.
Few of the people closest to him had ever worked in the government at all. Like Mr. Mamdani, his aides are notably younger, further left than the advisors of the rival campaign.
I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. And it's so funny to me because, like, I've said this before, but I love Zohran. I think he's great. I love him. I hope he wins. I think he's wonderful. And I really hope that he can help make more people and more progressive candidates, thrive. The thing is like, his policies are not like... they're not like communist, and so it's just so funny to me when they get so worked up, because everything he's saying is literally just like things they have in a social democracy in Europe, and it's just like so crazy to me that they're so outraged, because and again, when I talk to my family about this, or when I talk to my parents, I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, you think this man is like a communist, you think all these things. He's not even scratching the surface of a lot of the policies that people want. I'm like, this is just regular shit that they have in most other countries that we just don't have. This is like regular shit, and you guys are losing your minds.
All Democrats, by the way, the Democratic establishment, many have spent years fighting it. Here to discuss it is Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk. Charlie, great to see you.
Great to see you, my friend.
All right, first off, on the rise of the socialists, yes. Keem Jeffries, not a word. Not a word from Schumer, Dan Goldman.
They have like actively not endorsed him. Like, I think it's the warped like reality is so funny to me, because I'm always like, like, I don't like Hakeem Jeffries. I don't like Chuck Schumer. You know, I don't like these people. And I wish that they did better. I wish they were better, but they're not. And so it's like really weird to me when they look to them and they're like, they're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. They're just allowing the socialists. I'm like, bro, they have been fighting against him. They've done everything but be like, oh, I'm for Cuomo, you know? And so it's like, what? Like, I think Chuck Schumer voted for Cuomo. It's just so ridiculous. Like, their warped sense of reality is wild to me.
Why not? Where's the leadership?
Well, they're terrified, and they want to be on the right side if he becomes mayor. But it goes to show the dysfunction of the Democrat Party, both here in New York and nationally. And understand, the last couple of election cycles, they were able
I mean, they are dysfunctional. I will give him that.
to quell this kind of AOC socialist base. Bernie Sanders won the primary in 2016, but there were a lot of gamesmanship by Hillary Clinton. He was probably going to win it in 2020. Remember, there were more games with Joe Biden. So that base has been quelled for over a decade. And Mamdani, we're about to hear them roar.
I don't know if they're...
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. God, I hope so. It's about damn time, honestly. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. It's about damn time. Like, God damn it.
There's a moderate base out there for Democrats, which has got to be scary. So let's take a look at...
It's got to be scary for the moderates. Zohran dared to say seize the means of production. I know that was like a whole thing one day. That was like a whole story one day. They're like, oh my God, he's communist. Oh God, it's so insane.
What the Mamdani staff would look like. First, you got his influence of his parents. Dad's over at Columbia. Filling up those
Isn't that fitting,
minds?
by the way, of all the it's like
Absolutely.
central casting.
Right, absolutely.
Central casting, Jesus Christ.
And then you have his mom, a filmmaker. The guy...
There's a rumor going on about Laura Loomer being Trump's side chick. Any truth? I think it is truthful. I think it is. Because he's like, she's a free spirit. And then he listens to her. He's like literally fired people because of what she has said. I think it might be true, honestly. Sorry, I don't want to make fun of people's looks, but she's, you know, jump scare.
Guy's got some money, and he's got a rent controlled apartment.
Guy's got some. He's got a rent controlled apartment.
That's right. And it's important. The Columbia thing shouldn't be lost. His idea.
She was in his plane. I remember that. Yes, she was. I remember that now. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I definitely think so. I think so.
Are an extension of the very thing that we're fighting every single day on college campuses. And undergirding all of this, and you can look at the connective tissue of the radicals, is the public sector teacher unions. They want to get rid of charter schools. They want to get rid of any semblance of school choice.
Yes.
They did a massive press conference on July 9th.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Basically, and Mamdani said, whatever you want. And Mamdani is the outgrowth of the seeds that were planted by these public sector teacher unions that want to get rid of parental choice and want to keep kids stuck in failing schools here in New York City.
Yeah. I like here in St. Louis, it's just actually like there have been a lot of schools, like public schools that have shut down. And I think they're talking about closing more now. And you know, what does pop up are like charter schools or like ROTC schools, which my school had an ROTC school like attached to it. We were like, literally my school had 2 different schools in the building. Now I think it has like 3 different schools in the building. And so this is what's happening. Why is whatever they want a bad thing? Why is giving teachers what they want a bad thing? Like, I don't know, because they just care about, they don't want people to be educated is the truth of it all. They don't want people to be educated. A lot of people like on the right, they don't want you to know those things because like Trump, you know, they don't want you to look at the statistics. They don't want you to look at the facts because then if you do, you'll see that they're lying and they're wrong. And so they're just they don't want people to be educated. Schools who are in like urban areas or in rural areas that don't get a lot of tax dollars, this is what happens is like they're not accredited or they all keep closing down and there are like tons of kids who don't have anywhere to go. And this is a big problem. There's a lot of kids who get left out in this scenario. And there have been so many public schools that have been shut down over the years. And it's just really sad. And like, and when you talk to people about it who are like for school choice, they're like, well, they just don't have enough tax dollars. And I'm like, so they shouldn't have school? Like what is going to happen because of all this is it's going to be like another college system where you have to pay to go, and if you can't pay, then you have to take out a loan, and it's going to be for like every grade. And that's what they want to do that. There has always been a class divide in education, but it's going to deepen that divide. I think that's their ultimate end goal. It does stem from racism, and it does stem from the Jim Crow era, and that's where it stems from, because this whole school choice thing, this whole charter school thing came when they desegregated schools. And so all of these white people were like, oh, we need to figure out a way to like segregate schools again. And so this is their answer to that. And so this does have a lot of its roots in racism. They're suppressing public schools by their existence. Yeah, that's true. Exact. They take the budget of the public. They do take the budget of the public. And that's the other like such messed up thing, is like, we could be giving that money to public schools. Public schools should not rely on what tax bracket you live in. We should just be giving them money. We should just be funding them for the betterment of society. The reason they don't want it is because they don't want people to be educated, because they want that control over people. When people are educated, they don't have that control. But it would be fair, and we can't have that. Exactly. And a lot of this does stem from like racism. I love Zara. Okay. I follow her on Instagram, and she's beautiful, and she's really cool.
To a cool crowd, a veteran of Vogue,
She
Uber,
is
and
cool.
presidential campaigns of Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And then you have Ellie. Ellie is somebody that also comes from the socialist movement. And then this is basically the staff that's going to fill him up. The word is they're trying to get Bill Bratton to give him legitimacy, but I hope he doesn't do it.
This is a Bolshevik type of group. And I say that with intentionality because they're radical. This is not part of the Democrat establishment. They want to go even further.
They're radical. Yeah, I do want to go further than the Democrats. I do. I want to go much further.
And check this out. AOC clearly is his mentor, and Letitia James is somebody that wants a job should he be winning, but she's got herself some legal problems.
Ooh, AOC is so scary. I know. I'm like, she is one of the most popular Democrats right now, and you all are like, oh, she's his socialist extremist mentor. Like, okay, man, you guys like are so deluded.